what's going on? So this video is gonna be about how I use the advanced medications and advanced medical medications that they got out available right now. This is about how I eliminate the chances of contracting HIV or STDs when I use hookers, because that's all I've been using. You know what I'm saying? When I was in jail, I wasn't doing anything. But I'm in the free world and I use hookers because I plenty of times I've been coming back and forth to jail, and I get out of jail, and I get into I go on dates with women, and some of the things they may want me to do, like kiss in public and shit like that, and I don't like doing that. You know what I'm saying, I see it's like we can always kiss and do the romantic thing inside and indoors. So that raised a concern with me, because I'm not into public displays of affection. So what would happen is I will come out of jail, I would bag a girl, we go on dates, and I want to have sex that day. I don't want to wait. And more times than likely, more times than not, the girl would want me to not talk about sex and shit like that. So I just felt I was wasting money on dates, you know what I'm saying, and not getting results, you know what I'm saying. So I just stopped the whole looking for girlfriends and shit like that. And I don't have any patience. I like to be on my time, you know what I'm saying. So a lot of times girls will have you spend all type of money and they don't want to do anything, and it's like this is like the third date. So I took that out of the equation. I just did with hookers, you know what I'm saying, and cheap hookers at that. So the money I spent on this date, I look at the money I spent on that date, what I would have spent on that date, I spent on a prostitute. And and I didn't even spend that much. I spent $10, $20, and I got a good amount of tens and twenties. So I'm not gonna be broke when I deal with the cheap hookers. So I say that to say, this is how I have sex with women, have sex with hookers, have sex with, they got he, she's out there as well, you know what I'm saying? But now they got titties and they got ass jobs. So a lot of times, they got some websites where you don't have to see the private part. You know what I'm saying? The 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 penis. You know what I'm saying? They got titties and fat asses. So they could buy titties, they could buy a fat ass. So you won't be able to tell that this is really a he, she. And I have used them because you can't get them pregnant. You know what I'm saying? You can't. With a female, you can get them pregnant. And my thing is not to have kids. You know what I'm saying? Unless I fuck with a chick that has money. And a lot of times chicks with money ain't gonna try to fuck with a nigga like me. They wanna fuck with either a nigga they can, have as a manservant, or someone that's richer than them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't fall into that category, into those two categories. So what I would do is when I want to have sex with prostitutes, I will fuck the girl. There's many ways you can do it. I get my dick sucked to get me hard. You know what I mean? I stick it in. I prefer using the ass because the asshole doesn't make kids. You know what I'm saying? A lot of females, their assholes is too tight. You know what I'm saying? And the girls that will allow, see, I don't use condoms. I stopped using condoms because they just bore me out, and I get erectile dysfunctions. Like, I could be in a course about to have sex with a bitch, and I put the condom on and my dick gets soft. So I don't use condoms. I do straight raw dog. I do raw dog prostitutes. And so what I would do is I would fuck a bitch, and after I have sex with the hoe, I would pop a PrEP. So what PrEP does is it eliminates any viruses in your system. It's like a morning after pill. You know what I'm saying? But I got a full 30 days prescription. So if I decide to fuck with a whole prostitute raw, which I have done off the street, when I get back to my crib, it's proper PrEP, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So it's mainly was made for prostitutes and hookers. You know what I'm saying? People that have multiple sex partners. You know what I'm saying? So I pop PrEPs to eliminate contracting than HIV. You know what I'm saying? That's real serious. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, people get HIV because they ain't got the knowledge. So I'm here to shed light. So, also another way, with the antibiotics, you can go get someone, pay somebody that gets welfare or Medicaid, and you can tell them to check into the hospital and have them get antibiotics. You know what I'm saying? You get a person like $10 to $20 to go check into the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Have them make a complaint saying that their private parts are burning. So now you have your antibiotics, which is to get rid of the STDs, and you have uh, the PrEP, which is to eliminate HIV. Eliminate is an antivirus. So that's what PrEP is. So that's how I managed to, not catch any diseases. You know what I'm saying? I went to a checkup today and it came back negative. Everything. I got my chart on my phone and everything. So, I have been using hookers, what I'm saying, since 2021. You know what I'm saying? I've been home for 2 years. But before that, I always use hookers. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been way more convenient for me. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I wouldn't fuck with a good chick, but I have to, you know, it has to be on my terms. And I'm gonna let a chick know all the things that I don't like about her and which she's gonna have to change. And a lot of females ain't willing to make the change, you know what I'm saying, in order to make me happy. So, I will have to brainwash a female in order for her to be my girlfriend. Because a lot of things I'm gonna have to change her mental. But that's how I managed to have sex with prostitutes and not catch STDs because of the antibiotics I have, and AIDS because of the PrEP I take. And so yeah, so other things you have to worry, other STDs you have to worry about is herpes, and herpes is always an outbreak. And how you can contract herpes is from skin to skin. So if you put your dick in a girl's mouth that has the outbreak on her mouth, that's skin to skin. So I always look at prostitutes and I size them up and I look at their lips. You know what I'm saying? And when I look at the pussy, I'll be like, examine the pussy. So there's or asshole. So there's Google, and they'll show you all what to look for when it comes to hepatitis, herpes. So that's the only one that may raise a concern. But the Medicare, I don't fuck with anyone that will actually not take care of their health. You know what I'm saying? Even hookers, they have sex with a lot of men, but a lot of them do take care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically it. That's how I have sex with hookers without catching any STDs or AIDS.